So, I just wanted to quickly touch on the last video that I uploaded where you could see there was something like a UFO hovering like directly through the space in my window so that I could see it maybe as intimidation or whatever, because usually it's not there at that spot, it's usually in another spot. But like, if you view that video, you can see that something is totally up and off with the way that um, light in the sky was moving and just where it was positioned from where my bed is and everything. How freaky that is. Like, anyone who views that video would be like, that's pretty freaking weird. No plane moves like that, if you had any doubt. So it's pretty good footage. Um, and I also want to like quickly touch on how that makes me feel. You know, not everyone goes through this form of gang stalking. Gang stalking comes in many forms. And there's some stuff that people talk about that I've never been able to relate to. Like, some gang stalkers talk about like this electronic warfare where they like put like sound waves or some type of waves and they burn their skin and all this stuff. And I'm like, I've never experienced that. And I would never want to experience that. But like, if you were in my position, in my shoes, and every single time, especially at night, you see these lights outside of your house clearly in a way where it's for you to see it, and when I start filming it, it disappears or it moves away, and how isolating that can feel. Now, I'm a pretty rounded person. I'm not out here trying to start up, make rumors and start talking about stuff that doesn't exist. I'm just documenting my own experiences and the reason why I believe that this is true for me. And I just wonder how any normal person would handle this. Imagine you're going about your normal day, you've got your kids, you're going to work, but then at night you have these what looks like extraterrestrial beings hanging out targeting you. It would literally make you go crazy. And I've actually been down this route where I thought I was losing my mind. And honestly, I wish I was. Like, I wish someone could say, Shanice, you've lost it. Oh, that's my name, by the way. You've lost your mind and, you're hallucinating. But you can see from the footage that I'm not. I'm not tripping out. And it's just kind of scary. And I'm not at that point where I have fear like how I used to, because this has been a part of my life for a while. But it is, I just kind of laugh to myself like, wow, this is my reality. And I still got to get up and go to work. And I still have to, you know, make friends and date and live my life and have this kind of reality kind of buzzing in the background. So it always makes me feel like, which reality is real? The one where I'm at work and I'm with my friends and we're all going out for drinks and we're going out to party, or is it the reality where there are extraterrestrial beings that for some reason have a fascination with me and many others? And then my experiences with, gang stalking or seeing reptilians and seeing them through narcissists and stuff like that. And I know which one is the real one, but it's really I don't know how to say that word, disorienting. I don't know how to say it. To like have to balance between the two. And so there are a lot of people who I think suffer from mental illness when they talk about their experiences, but I also feel like we need to bridge the world between science and spiritual, because they're both connected. People do die, for example, from broken hearts, you know, and the science of that would be like there's stress on their heart. They were stressed out because of, a breakup or whatever. But then there's the spiritual side of it where it's like blocked. The betrayal hurts so bad that the heart literally just stops, right? So, in terms of like mental illness and, seeing spiritual beings and things like this, if you know anything about chakras, it just talks about your crown chakra. Your crown chakra connects you to the ethers. But if it's open too much, they say you start having hallucinations. And I did go down a route where I was seeing so many things that I probably teetered on the edge of mental illness. However, I know my experiences are real only because I validate them through outside parties. Because when I see stuff myself, it's one thing. I can easily just brush it off and say, hey, you know what, you're freaking insane, you know? But when other people see what I'm seeing, then I know that what I'm experiencing is not me, you know? So these videos are a little bit therapeutic for me, even because when I see these things, I kind of, you know, there's a part of me that's saying, you know, you're not seeing it right. It's just a plane. But then when I have it on video like this, it's just totally different. And I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know, if there's anyone else out there that experiences this kind of stuff, it doesn't have to be UFOs or anything, but even just, you know, seeing things or like, please feel free to comment and know that you're not alone, because I feel like it's the isolation that really can get you down and out and bring you to a space where you feel like you're crazy or that you can't connect with others. And at the end of the day, that's not a life to live, a life that you live in fear or where you feel isolated or alone. We are all connected. And I do think that that gang stalking part of it is to make you feel so alone in the world. It really brings your vibration down, you know? And that's what they love. They love to keep our vibration down, especially when you are a high vibrational being or a light worker, a chosen one, doing good things for the people, for the planet, you know. And talk about your experience as well so that other people can find you. Because I just don't feel like anyone should feel isolated in their experiences. You're not crazy. And you know, I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just, I just think I want for people to just imagine what it would feel like if you were in my shoes. It's not easy, it's not fun, and at times it can be very scary. And I wonder, you know, my safety, you know, even uploading these videos, I worry about it. But I know that it's my only way to fight back at this point. It's just such a creepy, eerie feeling to feel like, you know, I'm being watched all the time. Like, what the actual F? But then on the next hand, it also is a bit of an ego boost. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like, well, what the hell is the obsession with me? I'm not doing anything to anyone. I'm literally just sitting here watching YouTube videos. Nothing crazy, just like, you know, regular content creator stuff, folding my laundry, and they're stalking me. Like, what the fuck could I possibly be doing that you guys are so fascinated to peeping through my window? Like, hello, I guess. Who am I? Anyways, thanks for listening. You guys have a good night. God bless.